today's video. It is another one of my dressing room try on videos. However, this is one that I filmed when I was overseas on my holiday. Now, I hope those of you guys who have been watching my vlogs have been enjoying the holiday vlogs. I'm pretty sure I just have one more to go because I haven't edited that one yet, but I kind of wanted to slot this one in before the video started to get a little bit too old and some of the stuff were like maybe not in the stores, because I know I do have viewers that are Australian, but I also do have some from the US and all over the place. And you know what? Dressing room try on videos don't always have to be things that... Chippy, you scared me. You necessarily will buy something, you just want to see what's out there in the shops. I totally lost my train of thought because I had to let Chippy outside. So I wanted to share what was in some of the US stores, and I thought, let me try on a few things. Let me show you guys what's out there. I will be honest, I was mainly gearing towards the winter stuff because I was also looking for something that I could buy myself as well. And also, you know, we're getting to winter here. Well, I feel like it's winter already. Well, here in Sydney at least. So I figured I'll try stuff on things that I like. I can buy other stuff. I can just show you guys what's out there and hopefully you guys enjoy. Granted, I didn't hit too many stores, but I will say the Macys that is in Ala Moana Center in Hawaii is amazing with the plus size collection. Like, there is so many. It's like a huge section, and there are like some nice high-end brands that I wouldn't normally find anywhere else, and I love going through that sort of stuff. I did go inside Torrid 2 times that I found Torrid. I actually didn't like any of the stuff that was in the store, so I didn't try on anything at all. And some of those prices are really expensive for some of the stuff they have that I don't know. It wasn't my taste, I will be honest, so I didn't try on anything then. So if you're looking for something there, you're not going to find it in this video. So let's get started with the first thing that I tried on. Now, the first place that I went to was Target, because I know Target does have a plus size section. I also roam around in the straight section because I like to see what sizes they go up to, and sometimes I can try things on and they actually fit. For example, this first cardigan that I tried on, it was in the straight section. It was actually in the clearance section, which was great for me. And I tried this one on in a double XL. Now, this was a very cute cardigan. I mean, I love anything like pink. Hello, look at my wall. I love the red and pink combo. I think this is going to be cute to wear now in winter. Even in weather when it's not too cold, it's a cute little cardigan. Now, I'm generally one who loves cropped things, but this was actually a good length on me. I liked it. So it's one that I could actually wear either on skirts or on pants. I'm a skirts and dress person, hence why I liked things cropped. However, I'm turning into a jeans gal now, so any length will do for me for cardigans. This was nice and thick, comfortable, and very nice on. I'm not sure what the full retail price was on because it says here $33 and the sale price was $9.89. Bargain. Now, next up, I tried on this navy dress in a 3XL and I really liked it. I thought it stayed really nicely on. I love that the sleeves were kind of like short sleeve but a little bit longer. Really nice, especially for that in-between season. I think like especially for the season it was for the US right now where it's kind of transitioning to spring. It's very nice. Also, if you're someone who kind of wants to hide the arms, I love that sleeve length as well because then it's not long if you're hot. I really liked how the dress was ribbed because it gives it that stretch, so it can kind of accommodate quite a bit. You can stretch out or you can stretch it back in. Does that make sense? Stretch it back in. And I liked how we had buttons that went all the way down. I also liked the length of it. I feel like this would be a really nice work dress as well. Like if you popped on some flats or some heels, would look really nice. But also you can, you know, dress it up. You could wear it to lunch. You could even wear it out to dinner if you accessorize with a nice bag and shoes. You know what? Navy is one that can be worn like all the time. It's just a color that's always in. And this dress was in the new section, so it wasn't on sale at the time. I mean, they always have sales happening, I guess. This dress retails for $38. Oh, and the prices I'm giving you will be US dollars. Next up, I tried on this cute black dress in a size 3X as well. This was in the plus size section. I thought the dress was really cute. Now, I liked how we had a corset up the top. It was not tight at all because it wasn't one that had boning in it. And then the closure at the front was like the hooks that you have on your bra, hence giving it that corset look. It was a dress all in one and it was quite thick and kind of a little bit heavyish and definitely not see-through. Look, lengthwise, not my favorite length. These types of dresses are not really the types that I love, but I'm starting to learn to really like them because I just feel like, you know what, you don't have to wear shapewear underneath, so you could just wear like your undies, especially because I have chafing issues. I always have to have something on. But you know, in summer when you're just hot, you just kind of want to be a little freer and you can feel comfortable with stuff like this. You can tell the design was more for plus size, which I really liked. And this is also another dress that you could definitely dress up. Look, it's black, so a lot of people do enjoy black, especially you can keep it in your wardrobe for a long time, being that it's a color that's always in. And you can just pop on a cute little cardigan in color to give it an extra different look if you wanted to. You could definitely, like if you're in the US, it's warm right now, or becoming warm, and then you could just wear some color shoes or something like that to dress it up. Some platforms would look really nice as well, and then when it's cooler, just pop on a jacket or cardigan and it'll work really well. That dress retails for $40. Next up, I tried on this denim dress in a size 24. Now this was quite thick and very heavy, very denim. It just reminded me of the 80s when like real denim was in. It fit really nicely on, which I liked. Like you could tell it was plus size. It wasn't tight anywhere. It felt really nice. It was one that I was kind of thinking, should I get something like this? But being winter here, I knew I wouldn't wear it, and that dress would have taken up my whole suitcase. I loved how we had the pockets at the front, which kind of, speaking of, like, it's not something you can really, like, so I mainly see pockets as somewhere where I could rest my hands, and other people see them as a function where you could put things in. In this instance, that'd be more functional where you could put your phone in, or, you know, like your little credit card holder type thing, and then your hands are free and you don't have to take a bag. That will work wonders. And I really liked the light denim. So this is definitely a really pretty like spring dress that you could wear, especially with, you know, some sandals. Would look really, really nice on. But I also figured, I said I wouldn't wear it in winter, but if you really wanted to transition it to winter, you just wear a long sleeve top underneath, and it works really well as like a vest up the top, because vests are quite in at the moment, aren't they? All in all, the length of that dress was actually really nice, and it did look like it was pretty good quality. Now that dress retails for $45. Now next up, I tried on this skirt in a 3XL, and I really, really wanted it. Actually, it came in it was like a set. So it came in like a top and a skirt, and I did want it in a tan color, but they didn't have the tan color for me to try on in the 3X, but I actually think I could have done okay in the 2X. Now, when I tried this outfit on, it was in Kona, and I said to myself, when I head to Target in Waikiki, I'll try it on there. And I actually did not get a chance to, so I was kind of like, ah, damn, I should have tried it on there. But anyways, I did really like the skirt. I wanted to try on white just to also show you guys what that would look like, because I feel like sometimes as plus size women, we tend to shy away from lighter colors like the white. And I think the white looked really good on. It was actually quite roomy. The 3X, see, sometimes I find like it depends on where you're shopping from. A 3X sometimes is way too tight for me. But in this instance, it was actually a pretty good 3X. There was a split on the side, which I really liked as well. I can't remember if it was too high or not. Knowing me, I would have sewed it down a little bit if I thought it was too high. But it was that ribbed fabric, and I feel like I liked the fact that the 3X wasn't tight. Maybe the 2X might have felt a bit too fitted, but I kind of liked it as just having the skirt, and you can change the top with anything. But if you did have the matching top, it would then look like a dress. And now come to think of it, I do have a dress in that color, in the color that I wanted. So maybe it's good that I didn't buy it. However, this was a pretty skirt. The length was great. It had plenty of room to move with the elastic waist. Definitely recommend. That one retails for $30. Next up, in Macy's, I tried on this bodycon cheetah dress in a 3XL. I will say this was quite fitted and bodycon. Typically, the style that I usually do go for is very similar to a dress that I bought the last time I was in Macy's, like on my last trip, and I bought it in pink. I really like this. I thought this would be really nice, like winter-wise, with some boots and a black jacket. That would look really cool. I didn't get it because I feel like I already do have quite a few cheetah things, but I do love the jersey fabric, and I just like the style of it. As I say, it is typically something that I would tend to go for because I just feel like something that I'd like to wear when I go out somewhere. And I feel like the cheetah print just embodies winter. That dress retails for $34.50. So the next item that I tried on at Macy's from this Casper brand were these lovely pants. Now I tried them on in a 3XL, and I think they looked really, really good on. Now I'm one definitely who I've never found a pair of black pants that I like, so I tend to avoid even trying them on. And I really like these because they had a stretch to them, and they also had a little belt that came with them. They looked nice on because the leg was nice and straight, and they weren't like a skinny leg and they weren't a too wide leg. So I think they looked really nice on. They're ones that you could wear, like you could wear it to dinner or you could wear it to the office, anywhere you like. It's really nice to have a nice pair of staple black pants that you could wear with anything. I especially like to tuck my shirts in, so the belt would look really cute with your shirts tucked in, even a cardigan on top. I definitely recommend these pants. The waist is really nice and high as well, how I like it. And these ones were on sale for $60. Now, I tried on this skirt also at Macy's from the Karl Lagerfeld brand, and I tried it on in a 3X. And it was such a cute skirt. I love the waistband, how it had like a nice thick just elastic, and I especially love the zippers on the pockets of the skirt. The length was really nice of the skirt too. I wanted it to be a little bit more pencil-like, but I don't think they had a size smaller for me to try on. It had stretch to it, which I really liked. And look, everyone could do with a staple black skirt, and I feel like this is one that could definitely be like a staple black skirt, but a little bit more of a statement skirt as well, so it's not just plain and black. Like the zippers make it look cool and funky, so if you wanted to like wear it out somewhere, it doesn't look like a work skirt. Like if you just wore also a nice top to go with it, I feel like as an outfit it would look cool and funky, which is how I see that Karl Lagerfeld brand. Like a lot of the stuff that they had, they actually had quite a few things under Karl Lagerfeld in the Macy's, and they were all funky looking, which I really liked. Now that skirt retails for $99. Next up, I tried on this dress in a 3XL. Now for as long as I can remember, I have always loved knitted style tops or dresses. I've just always wanted to wear one. They just don't suit me. So many times I try, I even buy things going, yep, that's gonna work for me, and they don't. I think it's just the fact that I feel like they're a bit too clingy on the body and they just don't do anything for me. But you know how it is, sometimes you just want to try things on and be like, okay, I get it, it's not for me, and then your mind doesn't have to think about it again. I really did like the style of it though. Like I liked how it had the thicker strap and the V-neck and the fact it went down. It looked like it would be a nice summery dress, like with a denim jacket, maybe even nice as a beach dress, but probably a bit too pricey to be a beach dress, but definitely something for the summer. So if you're interested in something like that, I do recommend have a look. It was stretchy, there was room to move, and it was comfortable. And that one retails for $69.50. Next dress that I tried on in a 2X because they didn't have the 3X, but I thought it looked really good on the hanger, and I was like, I need to try that on. Up the top it stayed really nicely on, but it was too tight down the bottom. It was a very nice style though, very summery, very perfect for spring. Nice flowy dress. I think with the one more size up it would have looked much better on. Nice and flowy, but I just really love the top bit, how it kind of had that sweetheart neckline, a few of the ruffles here. Definitely very pretty, like if you're having a girly event on, if you're having lunch with friends, or if you're invited to like a baby shower or something. Very pretty dress, so definitely recommend trying it out. And that one retails for $69.50. Next up, I tried on a couple of things in H&M, and I saw this white double-breasted vest looking thing on a coat hanger, and I was like, that is so cute. And I tried on it in an XL. I did not see any plus size stuff in H&M, and my sister was buying things, so I was like, let me try a few things on. It was too small, of course. I mean, I was trying to squeeze into an XL when I'm a 3X. Although it was very cute. I really like the style of it. First of all, I love the fabric, how it looked a little bit like boucle looking, and I like the gold buttons, and the little pockets are very cute. Now look, I still could have got away with that size, definitely. One size up would have looked a lot better. Being it was going to be winter here, I just thought to myself, I'm not going to wear it, because I feel like that color wouldn't have worked well with any color top underneath. It's something that you would have had to have worn like that. It's too cold now, and by the time summer hits, I'm probably not going to be that interested in wearing it, so that's why I didn't pick it up. But the pockets looked really nice, it looked very polished, and I really like this look where people wear it with jeans and you have that little opening. Maybe it is intended more for the younger market, but I feel like anyone could definitely get away with it. Like it has those kind of like expensive vibes to it, but not the expensive price tag. And that one retails for $34.99. Next up, I tried on another very similar top in navy, and it was also an extra large. Now this one did feel a lot more smaller and tighter than the previous one, and to be honest, I didn't mind it. I'm not a double-breasted person, I'll say that, but then now when I look back, I'm like, it wasn't too bad on. However, same as the other one, I would have had to have worn a top underneath, and I don't think I would have enjoyed that look. So that's definitely, well, it was part of the new stock anyway, so being that it was going to be summer overseas, it's something that people would have worn for summer and looked very cute. So if you are overseas and they still have them. I definitely recommend checking them out because it was very cute. As I said, I tried on the XL and I don't believe they do have plus size. However, just always give things a try because you never know how they're going to sit on. That one also retails for $34.99. And lastly, I tried on this black and white cardigan in a size extra large, still at H&M. And this was a very cute cardigan. Now, I loved how it was like black, but it had the white trim. I feel like I have a lot of things that I could wear it with, like for example, like a black skirt, and then the white trim just adds a bit of extra so you're not wearing just black, like just black. The gold buttons were very pretty, and you know what, you can't go wrong with cardigans. I personally love cardigans, and I feel like we should own them in every color and style because not only can you wear them as your outfit as it is, but also great to pop on a dress, or you know, if you're cold, just like a t-shirt, because it's light and soft weight. Like jackets, I personally feel like they're too stiff, they're heavy, you can't just put them in a handbag. But literally your cardigan, they can go in your bag, you could, you know, pop it over your shoulders, tie it around your waist. They're so lightweight and always great to have, so definitely recommend checking this one out. It was quite comfy. And that one retailed for $24.99. And that is everything that I tried on for this video. As I said, my intention was to go back into Target and the Macys to find more stuff to try on, because you guys know it gets pretty tiring trying stuff on when you're out in the shops. So you do need to go a few times, but unfortunately we missed out. But never mind, I still did get a few things. And if you are interested to know what things I did buy and a few extras, I will have a video coming up shortly that will be things that I bought on my holiday, and I'll share that with you guys. And also, if you haven't been watching any of my holiday videos, feel free to go back in my channel, have a look at them, and going forward we will continue with some more fashion content and vlogs. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, you know the usual, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching again. Bye.